Hi Jimmy, I've already tested the workflow. So number one, the first thing I've changed is I changed to a bottomless bottle filter. And I will recommend you to purchase this, which is a dosing ring, magnetized. You can put on top. And the reason why this is because when you dose coffee, you can be hands-free, right? You can leave it there and dose. You can do some other things and come back. So this is the kind of workflow you want, right? So you can see it's totally hands-free. And the second thing is that I'm no longer using the VBM basket. I'm using the basket that comes with the bottle filter we are selling, which is a China bottle filter. It appears to be working quite well, and I do not need to flush through this basket. I just have to clean once, and that's all. So I'm going to show you the workflow. I'll try to pull about 10 shots if I can to show you the consistency, right? So you can practice this workflow once either you have changed the either you can get the basket, the China basket, or you can get a bottomless. I think bottomless will work a lot better in terms of workflow. Right, so okay, so I'm gonna dose. First thing first, you must make sure that the coffee that comes out from the grinder is consistent, right, as we have explained before. So you can see I'm leaving it there. So now right, so first ensure that okay, the coffee is always about 18 grams. So I forgot to tare, so I'm going to do again. Right, so make sure you tare the your portafilter to 0. Right, then you can see. Right, my target is 18 grams, so I'll be using 18 grams. So it's about 17.5. That's when you have this spare coffee here, so you can top up to 18 grams. Right, so that is always consistent. Right, this is only for the initial calibration stage, right? You need to calibrate to the amount of gram you want consistently, right? So now let's move over to the preparation. You can see that because I'm using a slightly medium roast, not as the same as what you are using darker roast, so there's less clump on the coffee. So I do not really need the distributor, the WDT2, which is the one that spins, right? So basically I just knock down, right, and then I just straight away distribute, and then I time. Right, and then I move over to 2 shots. Right, so the first shots I'm going to record. I'll aim about 26 to 27 grams. Okay, this is about 26.7, 27, so around 26, 27 grams. So let's return to the manual. Remember, after you pull shots, make sure you flush your group head. So you take out, knock your part away. Right, so what you can do, you can see that there's still a little bit of coffee ground. Get like remember the brush I told you. It will be easier for you to get rid of all the coffee ground. And then I'm just going to use a wet cloth to clean, right? So you can see that I only clean once. And make sure you make sure you drain the pull shots before you pull the next one. So while you pull that, you can get ready for the next shot. Pour this away. Right, so again, make sure that it's consistent. Right, so you can see I'm dosing slightly less, so which means to see that say that I need to increase my dose slightly, so I'll be increasing to 3.6 seconds. Right, so still short, so I'm going to top up coffee so that I don't waste this shot. So I'm going to top up the 18 grams. So let's repeat the shots. Right, so I've already flushed. So let's see. You can see that I'm using a profile shot, I'm not using a straight line bar. Okay, so just now I was getting about 28 grams, so there was slightly more. So that could be due to the puck preparation. So I'm going to try again to see whether I can get the consistency. So it's still within about 2 to 3 grams of error. So same thing. Alright, let's repeat. Remove, knock, clean. This is to get rid of the coffee ground. Then you can just use a wet cloth if you want to. Then let's dose coffee. Then we'll flush. While we flush, we can come and do other things. Right, so you can see I already done preparing. So again, lock up. Right, pour this away. Right, so let's get ready for the second shot. Alright, so it's still getting about 31 gram, slightly more than last time. Let's see whether you'll go back to the consistency. Alright, so same thing, knock, right, clean once, right, dose, flush. And while we flush, right, you can come back, it's already flush, lock up. Okay, some slight issue with the bottomless is I can see that if you don't prepare your part well, right, it's going to spray a little bit, but you can always wipe it down later. Right, so it's consistently getting about 31 gram for now. There's I can't remember how many shots we have pulled. So same thing, pull out, follow filter, knock, clean. Right, use a wet cloth, clean again. So you can see I'm no longer rinsing through the powder filter. Right, so flush. And then I'll dose again. Right, move over. Right, I think your setting will be easier for your workflow because I have my preparation station separate, so it's a bit more troublesome for myself. But I think it should be easier for you. So it's already flush, so lock it. Right, so get ready to pull shots. Right, so it fluctuates slightly because our initial aim is around 28, 29. So it hovers between 31 to about 28 for now. But let's continue. Same thing, knockout. Right, clean. Right, wet cloth. Right, that's those. Flush. While we flush, we can prepare our second shot. Stop flushing. Pour your way. Lock up. Pull shots. Right, about 30-31 gram, which is still consistent within the range that we are looking for. Right, same thing, pull out, knock, clean, cloth, those, flush, while we flush. Right, you can prepare the next one. Right, lock up. Pull shots. Right, so it's about 29, so within the range of 2 to 3 grams, so which is still considered quite okay. Knock out, clean, wet cloth, dose, let's flush. Let's prepare the puck. Pull shots. Right, 30.6, close to 31 gram, which is still within the range. So same thing, knock out, clean, wet cloth, dose, flush, prepare. up, pull shots. And if you have 2 polyfilter, you can get 1 ready. It will be even faster. So slightly more this time, but it is still okay. Right, so we're going to repeat. Pull out, knock, clean. So if you have 2 polyfilter, it will be a lot faster. Right, I will show you. Right, let me get another polyfilter. Right, so now I'll be using 2 polyfilter. So this one is the one I clean. Right, so right now while waiting, I can show you those. Can flush. And you can see just now I have a little bit of waiting time. So right now, can prepare. Right, flush. Right, 2 shots. Right, so while waiting, I can get ready the second one. Right, still within 32 gram, 31 gram. Right, so now you can see knockout, clean, flush, so while waiting for this, my second polyfilter is ready. So it's ready. Right, still within the 30 gram. So knockout, clean. So you can see now I don't even use tissue anymore. So I flush. And I can repeat the same as many shots as I want to. And you can see I flush. Immediately I can prepare the second one. Two shots. So this is ready. So again, the shot is ready. Right, 30 gram, which is still okay. Knockout. Clean. And dose. Right, while dose, I can continue to pull shots. So before that, remember to flush. If you don't flush, the system will run. Right, so this will be the last shot. I think I do more than 10 already. So I'm going to show you it will not run. Right. Okay, so I think I don't know how many shots I put. So you can see the difference between one portafilter and two portafilter. So with two, right, it's a lot faster, and you can mount. You can really do a lot of things. Prepare the part, dose the coffee while you can pull shots at the same time. You don't have to wait, right? So during peak hour, this can be a workflow, right? So try it out. I will be sending the two. I'll bring down two portafilter and two filter basket for you, right? To try to see whether it works better for you, right? So you really have to try to achieve the consistency like I've done here. This machine is the same as yours. There's no issue with the machine. The machine is consistent. Just that we need to know how to use it, right? So we don't need to use the filter paper or whatever. We just have to use two polyfilter, right?